Hey guys, my name's Eric and this is Cooking with Curly. You ever find yourself in search of the perfect side dish to go with your main meal? Well, have I got that for you. I've got a delicious lemon risotto with fresh garden peas in it. It may seem like it's going to be pretty difficult, but when we get to it, it'll be nice and easy. Let's get started with the ingredients. And for the ingredients, we've got salt, some pepper, some Parmesan cheese, a white wine that you would want to drink. I've got half of a diced onion. I've got 2 tablespoons of butter. Arborio rice. And what this is, it's an Italian style rice that we use for risotto dishes. We've got some olive oil, some chicken broth. We've got 1 lemon. We're going to use the zest and the juice of it. We've got minced garlic. You can use fresh garlic if you want to. I find that this is a lot easier to use. And we've got some frozen peas. I started off by putting 3 cups of chicken broth in a saucepan to heat it up. It helps it absorb into the rice a little bit better since it's hot. And we're gonna turn our front pot on medium-high heat. And we're gonna add our 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And we're gonna add our 2 tablespoons of butter and start sweating out our onions. And we'll let this melt a little bit. We can go ahead and add our onions in and let those get started. In a little bit, once this is all melted, we'll add our garlic in there and let that start sweating out a little bit too. I'll come back in a second and I'll let you see exactly what it's going to look like. And we'll go ahead and add about 1.5 teaspoons of this minced garlic. Spoon. It's about enough. Okay, and stir this in. And you should smell it in here. This butter and the onion and the garlic. Oh, it smells so good. Alright. Okay, I turned the heat down a little bit to medium because it looked like the garlic was getting a little bit of brown. Make sure you don't let this garlic get too brown because then it can scorch and it will just taste horrible. Okay, we're going to go ahead and add our cup of our arborio rice. As you can see, it's nice and plump, and what that'll do, we're going to add our chicken broth, and it will help absorb in stages. Okay, got a cup in there. Just stir it around, and we're going to brown this up. Alright, stir this around for about a minute and I'll come back. Our rice has gotten a little bit brown, so I'm going to add some of our wine to kind of deglaze, and you can hear the sizzle of it. We're going to cook this wine out a little bit, and we're going to add our lemon zest and our lemon juice. Alright, I think it's almost cooked out. I added about 3 tablespoons of that wine. Okay, we're just going to zest this lemon. Make sure you don't go down to the white part because that can be a little bit bitter. Okay. Oh, you should smell it in here. It smells so good. Okay, I think we got all the zest off of it. Alright, I'm going to cut this in half. And make sure when you squeeze this that you hold it in your hand so you don't get any of the seeds in there. This lemon doesn't look like it has any seeds, at least this half. Okay, the other half. Oh, that's a miracle. This lemon did not have any seeds in it. I don't think that's ever happened to me. Okay, we'll stir this around. Make sure not to let your rice stick. Mine was starting to stick a little bit. Oh, it smells so good. Okay. Now we're going to add 1 ladle at a time our chicken broth. And we're going to make sure, well, I'll add 2 to get it started. We're going to make sure that we stir this and don't leave it alone, because it may look like it's not absorbed in there, but the bottom will start burning. So make sure you babysit this, and I'll come back each time I add a ladle. Okay, at this time you can add some of your salt and some of your pepper. Don't add too much salt because our Parmesan cheese has salt already in it. A few turns of the pepper, and we can add another ladle full. Make sure you stir this, because as you can see, it was trying to stick right there. Alright, I'll come back when there's another ladle. Alright, we'll add another ladle and continue stirring. This process, very repetitive, but in the end it works out to be one amazing dish. Okay, it's time to add another ladle full. I think we might have about 1 or 2 more left. Maybe 1 more. And continue stirring. Okay, and now for the last little bit, we're just going to go ahead and dump the whole thing in there. And once this is done, turn that heat off. Once this is done, we'll add in our Parmesan cheese and our peas, and we'll be ready to eat. As you can see, it looks so creamy, and we haven't even added any cream to it. That's what the chicken broth, adding it in stages, does to this arborio rice. We're going to go ahead and turn this heat off and add our frozen peas. Use as many as you want. I'll probably have about a half a cup right there. And let's see, about 2 tablespoons of our Parmesan cheese. It's a little clumpy. Let me shake it up for us. Break it up. Okay, and let's stir it in there. Oh, and this is gonna thaw out these frozen peas. Don't that look beautiful? Absolutely beautiful. I can do that. Okay, I think it's about time to eat a little bit. Grab a bowl and a spoon, and grab a big heaping portion of it. Okay, here we go. Moment of truth. Oh yeah, nice and lemony, but not too lemony. You can taste the wine, taste the butter, taste the cheese. Good. My name's Eric. This is Cooking with Curly. Make sure to rate, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you next time.